This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2003 Ford F350 crew cab, dual rear wheel. It is a 7.3 turbo diesel, four-wheel drive Lariat, which is leather. Has 171,535 miles. Yes, it's the last half year of the 7.3, the famous 7.3, with pretty low miles, 171. Finding them under 200,000 miles is getting tough. This truck was a theft recovery, purchased directly from an insurance company in Las Vegas. And it is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Basically, the insurance company's attorneys do not want the insurance company sued by whoever we sell it to. So their way of divorcing this truck is by giving it a salvage title. That way they're implying no warranty to us, and they're out. So if we sell it to you and you get killed in it, you can't go to, in this case, I think it was USAA. It was a military-owned truck. You can't go to them and get money. That's their way of doing it. It's always about the attorneys. It has nothing to do with the truck. Anyway, I'm gonna walk around this truck. I'll show you what's happened. I'll tell you what we know about it. My guys hand me this 4x4 crew dually Lariat. Last half year, a famous 7.3 diesel motor, low miles. What else they say here? Runs and drives great. Driver door lock cylinder and handle had to be replaced. That was theft damage. 2 new batteries. The tailgate has a bunch of dings in it. It's rough, typical, because they probably had it on and off for whatever towing or whatever reason. And the power pedals, the adjustable pedals don't work. We're not going to chase that because they're just silly. I mean, it could be anywhere from a fuse to something else, and who knows what it is. So we're not doing it. We always tell people what we're doing, what we're not doing, what we know, what we don't know. And that's just a little bit of that. All right, in a minute, we'll be all the way around this truck, and I will show you the Carfax. I'll show you the Kelley Blue Book. I'll show you the title from the insurance company. This is a block heater right here. Basically, and the Carfax, Kelley Blue Book, title. I'll show you everything. There are no secrets here. We don't have to worry about selling this truck. We're not desperate like they are at brick and mortars. We know that 800 to 1,000 people will see this. I guess I got some little rock chips here on this door. I guess a little touch-up paint. You dab that in there and it'll look a lot better. But basically, we'll have so many people see this vehicle, and somebody will be fine with the rock chips and the tailgate and whatever else is wrong with it, that they won't care. We're looking for that person. We'll take it on a drive. I'll show you it driving. We're looking for the people who are okay with the flaws and who know about them. Everything that we know, you will know. It appears that this fender and this side of the bed has been painted. They did a pretty good job, but it's not factory. Very common on dualies to have bedside damage. Just go down the road and look. There's the tailgate that's so ugly. The easiest way to fix that really is to get a louvered tailgate. You can buy it for we can buy a really entry-level one for 180 bucks, but nice ones are about 300. And then you get the air going through it and the whole bit, and it looks better. But the minute we do that, you'll want the original tailgate. So we'll let you do that. Boom. It's a good looking truck, but it's still a truck, and it's a diesel truck, and it's been used, so it's not going to be a cosmetic beauty by any means. But it does have a 7.3 in it. Let's see. Come on, glow plug. There you go. Trying to get the glare out here. Oh. 171,537 miles. All right, let's go under the hood. Under the hood, we're going to be looking for Ford stamps on both fenders, both sides of the core support, and I'm going to take the oil cap off and look for blow-by. Ford stamp there, so you know that's an original fender. New battery, Ford stamp on the core support. Sticker where it belongs. Should be another one right here. Ford stamp, should be another Ford stamp right there. New battery on this side. Look at that. There's no blow-by at all right there. That's excellent. Which isn't a shock. It's a military-owned vehicle. You know, USAA insurance is military. Take care of their stuff generally. Forward, back, up, down, tilt forward, down, tilt up, tilt down. All right, here we go. Let's go through some of the stuff I told you I'd show you. Here's the Kelley Blue Book for a Lariat F350, 171,000 miles. Typical listing price for this truck would be $14,100 and a range of $11,200 to $14,700. Okay, so now you saw the Kelley. Here's the actual Carfax. Carfax gives you an actual value, retail value of vehicle now. There's the VIN. They say history of events affecting this vehicle's value, $15,180. Okay, so they say $15,180. There's the VIN. Salvage, that's due to theft. Damage reported, obviously the door handle was whacked and the lock cylinder. I think the ignition too, as I recall, which is almost every theft recovery, but let's see. Boom, boom, boom. God, look at all these. This is the problem with Carfax. This whole thing is like old recall stuff from like a long time ago. Alright, Nevada 169, past emissions, stolen 8/19 of 2019, recovered, what, 11 days later, 8/30. There you go. Here's the title that we got from Nevada. Boom, there's the VIN right there. It's a USAA truck. It was issued to them 10/7 of 19 to USAA, and then they signed it over to us with 171,535 miles, and that would be 10/17 of 19 is when they signed it over to us. All right, there you go. Seats. Let's look in the glove box. Always want to look at the bottom of the doors for rust. Although from where it came from, I would doubt it, but you never know. So we're gonna look anyway. Nothing there. Every time we have one of these old 7.3s, especially 03, 02, 03s, dualies, 4x4s, the shippers who bring vehicles to us want to buy it. We just had a Land Rover delivered and he was all over this thing. But most shippers don't have any money. So while they know what they want to buy and they know what's good, they can't pay. There's nothing going on rust-wise in this truck. Fantastic. There's your VIN right here. Window, 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 window. Mirror out, in, down, up, out, in, up, and down. Driver's seat forward. Driver's seat back. Driver's seat up, down, tilt up and down, tilt up and down, tilt wheel, works fine. Climb in here. There we go. A little darker in here now with the door closed. Window tinting might be a little too dark. Anyway, they stole the radio, obviously. We don't do radios because you can go to Best Buy now and get any radio you want for installed for 250 bucks. So there's really no point in doing radios and, you know, then knowing that somebody's going to take it out in 10 minutes. So There you go. Air, boom, blowing ice cold. Turn on to max. That is ice cold. Nice. Boom. Some cubbies up here. These stupid things. Don't even bother with these things. You can buy the little readout LED things for like a 5-pack of them for like 30 bucks on eBay. You'll plug them in a month, they'll be bad. That is the dumbest thing that Ford ever did. That and parking sensors, I hate them. There's your overdrive off, on, right? All right, then we're gonna go to neutral. We're gonna go to 4 low. Now we're in 4 low, since it's low range 4x4. I'm gonna go drive. And reverse in 4 low. That's a big boy right here. That's definitely granny gear. That would pull anything. Neutral, now we're gonna go back to 4 high, so low range will go away. It's gone. Now we're in 4 high. That's a little quicker. And reverse in 4 high. Perfect. All right, neutral. Now we're gonna go back to 2-wheel drive and go for a ride. All right, this truck is on a salvage title. If you came to Tucson to drive it home, you could not drive it home on a salvage title. We have to take it to the cops and get a level 3 inspection done by the police. Once that's done, we can take the salvage title we have and the level 3 and get what's called a restored salvage title. Then we can issue you plates to drive home with. Then you can get insurance. So that's mandatory, that's $200. We have a $250 dock fee, and then we have taxes. Taxes are your state tax rate, whatever that is, plus our city of 2.6%. So here's the total math. If you come here to pick it up, you'll pay your state tax rate plus our city of 2.6%. You'll pay a $250 dock fee and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship this truck out of state, all you're gonna pay is agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you wanna let us know that you want us to restore the title, which almost everyone does, but you might know how to do it yourself and wanna save a little money, and that's fine. But if you do want us to restore the title, we'll add $200 to the deal and we'll get it done for you, okay? What else? Deposit. Actually, back to that. Once we receive full payment, we'll fill out the title with your name and your company's name, or your company's name and address. Sign it off to you, scan it in your online file, and mail it to you. We even scan it in the envelope, we mail it in. Now, deposit. Deposit is 500 bucks. Once we have your deposit, we will take it off for sale. Until then, it will stay for sale. It's the last half year of a 7.3, and it's a Lariat, and it's a 4x4, and there's no way this truck is gonna be around long, okay? So make sure you're ready with a deposit. If you're gonna spend an hour looking at the video and the pictures and stuff, be ready. Last part of every video, I say the same thing. I've said the same thing for 12 years, thousands of videos. We don't have bottled water with our name on it. We don't have a lounge. We don't have a game room. We don't have a great zip code like they do at the auto mall, which is right over there. Because of that, we don't have to charge as much money. We also know, they know at the auto mall, if they sold you this truck and it broke, they would have to fix it. So they charge you for that too. So they're charging you for future repairs, salesman, bottled water, lounge, zip code, and that adds up. That's in the price of the vehicle every time you buy a vehicle over there. All that's not in our vehicle, plus you're saving money because of the title, okay? Because of a piece of paper. But we want people to know that if something breaks, regardless of when you buy it, you know, it could be the day you buy it or 5 years later, we are not writing checks for anything, ever, okay? This truck is a nice truck, but every vehicle that we're on the road with right now is going to break. Every single one of these. And we don't know when any of them are gonna break, and we don't know when this is gonna break. Based on the fact that it had no blow-by at all, and it's a 7.3 with low miles, and it was a USAA truck, those are all good things. But it doesn't mean the day you get it, it's not gonna decide to need a power window motor, or who knows. And if it does, go get one, all right? We tell people the truth, we tell people how we roll, and we are not offended if you don't like that. We just tell you to move on down the road, because we have 60 or 70 cars for sale, trucks for sale, and not one of them is for you unless it's under factory warranty, which we actually have a couple that are under factory warranty. But you know, we just want to make sure that everyone's on the same page. Now, that being said, we're currently driving on a four-wheel drive grade paved road here in Tucson. Horrible road. And for a big truck that's 1 ton, it is not really rough on your back, even without a trailer on it, and not much rattling going on either. It's actually a pretty nice truck for the ride. Anyway, I think that's about it. I'm gonna leave this thing out here for my brother to do photos of. And see all the trucks we have right here? All the cars, it's packed. This thing is gonna make it really packed because it's so big. So I'm sure that my brother's going to price it lower than it should be. This is a very good time to buy from us. Thank you for your time.